let us continue with World Ozine, exploring the Great Pyramid in search of the Dragon Pharaoh and perhaps Alamar's army, which had besieged this pyramid. Perhaps we have slain everything thus far. It remains to be seen. We've encountered some puzzles, we've encountered a little bit of danger, to the extent where I took away a potent speed item from Vic Badshot, because I liked multiple characters being at higher speed, and I shuffled it over the Borgen Beans to ensure that we had two characters, both of our barbarians, outspeeding these dragons that hit the entire roster. It would have been a necessary change had they dealt more damage to us. Thankfully, plenty of group resistances and luck. Make sure everything is recording properly. Appears to be. Let's get moving. 1. Total the dates is all you do, then minus the number 32. Okay. Starfleet Registry Number NCC. So if you are unfamiliar with New World Computing and the Might and Magic franchise, you've got Star Trek references. You may very well know the answer to this question without actually following along and doing arithmetic. Nah, fam. Incorrect. Let's go solve something after I open this door. So, the number that we have down here is 1776. We've got a 1492 over here. And then we have a 3991, 1993. I believe that's the year Darkseid came out. Or was it Clouds? You know, I've already forgotten. I should have just not said anything, not committed any information at all. That way I could have appeared so wise. Clouds came out in 92. Darkseid came out in 93. Yeah, that's final answer. Now take the answer, divide by 3. Your mission is the Pharaoh to 3. What kind of fucking shell game was set up here in the event the Dragon Pharaoh had to go on lockdown? What the hell? Then subtract another 42. This final number can get you through. Type in the passcode you now should know to quickly get from this level below. Okay, let's pull out our handy-dandy calculators as we just come over here to our next destination. No enemies in this level. All right. 1993 plus 1492 plus 1776. That's 5,261. We subtract 32 from that, we get 5,229. We divide that by 3, we get 1,743. We subtract that, 72, and we have the USS Enterprise's registry number, NCC 1701. Great. Got a spiral here. And we had some teleportation that we slammed into there. We'll have to see which square that was on, because we won't have it mapped out. Right here at the corner, huh? Alright, let's jump. You know what, just in case I fuck this up, let's set a Lloyd's beacon here. Alright, cool. There another teleporter? There sure is. Damn you, game. It's just a minor inconvenience. Have you fallen asleep at the wheel? The answer may surprise you. Yes. Alright. Oh, jump. And let's set another beacon in case that happens again, yeah? It did happen again, and just ricocheted right on out of there. We're probably going to have another one of these teleporter sections in. Alright. That's a problem for real soon from now. So let's say Alamar's dudes, they solved the Cloud Dragons, the Green Dragons, assuming those weren't Alamar's dudes. Then they solve the arithmetic, and they come here and just keep getting flung back until they run out of supplies? I'm gonna say we jump right meow. Alright. The Great Pyramid, level 4.
Welcome, adventurers. The command orb you've been carrying has done its job and brought you to me at last. Thank you for returning it. Though I dare not leave my pyramid, I have heard of your quest and am grateful for the trust you have placed in me. But let us not waste precious time discussing trivial subjects and address the business at hand. Alamar seeks to use Xeen as transportation back to his world, Terra. Though the travel will not destroy Xeen, every living thing will perish in the cold that lies between the stars. As guardian of Xeen, I cannot permit this to happen. Unfortunately, Alamar has the Cube of Power, and through the Cube, command of Xeen. Already the sun diminishes in strength as Alamar directs Xeen to the stars. With the cube in hand, Alamar would slowly sap my strength and destroy me should I dare to leave this pyramid, and I am the only power on Xeen capable of defeating Alamar in a fight. Dismal as things seem, there remains a ray of hope.
Also 5 million experience.
The night Alamar arrived in Xeen, 2 shooting stars impacted the world. The first was Alamar, and we know what became of him. But the second landed in the molten rock of the volcanic mountains near the northeastern corner of the world. It has been stuck there ever since, and Alamar has made no attempt to rescue its pilot. Perhaps he fears what it contains. I want you to investigate. To aid you, I will use the command orb to cool the molten rock around the vehicle. Return to me when you are done with your investigation.
5 million experience.
You have nothing to report? Surely you can do better. The sun grows more distant by the day, and our lives grow shorter. Finish your investigation and return to me quickly.
So, the fucking Guardian here, the Dragon Pharaoh, drops a lot of information on us as we finally bring that command orb that had been flung out of the tower on a bat and a wing in a dream in the opening cutscene. Alamar is from beyond Xeen and has actually taken control over Xeen and is driving it back to his home realm of Terra. Driving, flying, cruising. This is taking us away from the star, rejuvenating, invigorating Xeen, and the life living on Xeen. So that Xeen will, yes, eventually get to Terra, but every living thing is going to die on Xeen before that happens. That could be problematic for, say, us. To that end, Dragon Pharaoh's like, hey, I could totally whip Alamar's ass. Unfortunately, I can't leave this pyramid. That's a real problem. If only I could get Alamar here, or me to Alamar, I could ha-cha. There may be a solution, though, because 2 shooting stars, spaceships, crashed upon Xeen, one of them doubtlessly containing Alamar, and the other one, don't know. This command orb will now have the power to give you access to that other vessel. to see what lies therein. Also have this 5 million experience. I would offer to pay you money to, train you so that you could save everyone's lives, but all I had was 2.5 million gold. I literally can't accomplish anything else. So, yeah, I don't know how you're going to spend this experience points, but you'll figure it out, surely. I mean, you have to. You're going to save everything. Anyway, good luck. Nothing in the bed. The party needs rest. What? Rest? No. What we need is a save game. As you approach the brew of pure power, the Dragon Pharaoh says, "Get away from that. You'll hurt yourself. You're not my dad." Shots! 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 All right. Maybe the Guardian's onto something. Tapestry. 36, 26, 36. No luck on that combination. Perhaps we will discover the truth later. A button there, which opens this grate. Gives us another door. We'll get zapped by that one. Staircase that we can't go up. Access is denied. So that's it. That's that. We'll have to come back here later. I don't know about you, but I do not want to make this trip back here manually. I will leave my one Lloyd's beacon right here, so I do not have to go through the teleporting spiral, if nothing else. Cool. It's here. Willing to spend the spell points on that. Let's get the hell out of here, shall we? And head for Necropolis. I don't need to cast that. On the scroll, we have the spell points. We have the tech. That's going to be adjacent to the Forbidden Zone, which we have not been to over the course of gameplay thus far. Video length is not that long. It didn't take that long to get to the rest of the pyramid. We didn't have any combat. And I am a slick and swift puzzle solver. So, I suppose... come on in. Before we do, we should probably throw down box of daily protection, and I'm thinking at least protection against fire. That seems prudent to me. What's going on in here? It's a Gamma Gazer. We've seen them before. The entire party can slay that. Would we like to enter the strange craft? Yes. Escape Pod 1. A music track we have not heard in the game thus far. Photon Control. A status indicator on the weapon shows it to be disarmed. Fire anyway? Yes! Really like the chairs in here. Six chairs. For 6 people. A strange energy field surrounds a figure suspended within it. Scanning console. A message on the screen reads, XEEN, Xylanite Experimental Expansion Nacelle. Starseed Project. Mean orbit, 1.1 AU. Surface gravity, 0.88. Mean surface temperature, 72. Main console. A message on the screen reads, to deactivate the stasis field, decipher the following message. You may recall the whole mentioning of Star Trek. Well, if you don't know Star Trek phrases, you got a cipher here. You can plug in pretty easily using the alphabet. Simple. where no one has gone before. Oh, shit. You just want me to type in the whole phrase? Oh, no. What if I don't know? Where no man has gone before. Excuse me. Correct, stasis field deactivated. Life form released and fully functional. That's 13-114. That's not one. That's man. Damn. Fell asleep at the wheel. Log computer. A message on the screen reads: Log entry 1. All internal systems operational. All ship systems operational. Setting course for Terra Project. Mission objective: deactivate and retrieve damaged SHELTEM Sheltem unit. Return to base. Log entry 2. Orbit established around Terra, utilizing Schwartz-Heinrich matter transfer device to accomplish planet fall. Planet falling. Entry 3. Subject deactivated, retrieved. Returning to base. Log entry 4. Mission objective delayed indefinitely. Sheltem unit escaped. Location: Varn 4. Kron vehicle. 3.8 years have passed since last log entry. Time spent in stasis in ship's brig. Activating full Korak personality. CORAK personality module. Facilitate heuristic problem solving. Begin searching for Sheltem unit immediately. Log entry 5. My search for Sheltem has borne little fruit to date. His reasons for imprisoning me in the ship's brig are unclear. His next action unpredictable. I wander the Varn in hopes of finding some clue as to his whereabouts, but nothing has turned up yet. Kron's wire shows no record of travel between Varns or to Kron itself. Log entry 6. I remain unable to locate Sheltem. The wire shows signs of his tampering, but he has been careful to cover his tracks and hide his location. The cunning he displays must be a result of heuristic improvements to his mind. I'm facing an advanced artificial intelligence uninhibited by mental blocks or behavior restraints and driven by a will to survive. Sheltem may also be following some internal directive he believes he has. Log entry 7. Varn 6 launched itself into the sun today on Sheltem's command. 100,000 lives snuffed out in a matter of minutes. The magnitude of his crime is overwhelming, and the fact that I was unable to stop him lends my mission a sense of desperation and urgency that it lacked before. Where Sheltem was merely a nuisance before the disaster, he is now a terrible menace that must be stopped at any cost. I must find him. Log entry 8. News has reached me that Sheltem was posing as King Alamar. Grima's face twitches as he looks up at his popcorn ceiling. Yeah, that's exactly how that went. But has fled his usurped throne. I should have suspected. Alamar's subjects were saying that he has acted strangely for about 4 years, but it never occurred to me to question why. The wire reports that he has lost his connection in the Varn but has fled to Kron. I will seek him there. Log entry 9. Sheltem is nowhere to be found. The wire reports several attempts by Sheltem to subvert the system and regain access, but he has been unsuccessful up to now. Log entry 10. Sheltem has escaped Kron and returned to Terra. He ambushed and defeated me in combat, separating my memory core from my body and placing it in stasis in a cave. Yes. Memory core. Yeah. Yep. That's how... Fortunately, some natives of the Kron vehicle rescued me from my plight and saved Kron from Sheltem's plan to pilot it into the sun. The Varns that were to be released on Terra have done so on schedule, revealing that Sheltem still follows one of his directives. I will use the matter transfer device to achieve planetfall once again on Terra. With Sheltem gone at last, Kron will be permitted to continue its star-seeding mission uninterrupted from here on. Log entry 11. I have arrived on Terra once again, and the landscape is a bit different from my last visit. 4 Varns descended on the planet while I was in stasis, and Sheltem is busy assimilating the people, plants, and animals into the existing biosphere. His process seems flawed, however. I can't help but detect a faint callousness toward his people. The adaptive process is unnecessarily harsh, the timetable needlessly swift. Another character flaw to add to the list of problems that must be fixed with the Sheltem unit, if it can be fixed at all. Log entry 12. After much time and effort, I have determined that Sheltem resides in the original seed ship that first settled on Terra. The ship is entirely underwater, but several matter transfer sites exist on the surface of the planet, disguised as pyramids. The pyramids have denied me access, of course, but that problem can be solved through the wire. I feel confident that I will have Shelton in custody soon. Log entry 13. With the help of the wire, I've infiltrated the starship. Shelton has activated all the ship's defenses, sparing no effort to eliminate me. Despite my best efforts, I have been unable to cut Shelton from the wire or order him off. I will have to physically defeat him. Log entry 14. I was unable to capture Shelton, and he escaped once again. He is in an escape pod, heading for the Zine project. I'm in one as well, seconds behind him, yet unable to accelerate to catch him. The pod has no weapons. Apparently, natives of Terra were right behind me, and have activated the siege ship's engines and launched. They are in close pursuit. Log entry 15. Zine approaches. I will have to engage the ship's stasis fields in order to survive the impact. Since I will be right behind Shelton, I stand a good chance of capturing him after impact. Nav computers predict that the Terrans will not impact the project, but will instead burn up in the atmosphere. I've instructed them on the use of the matter transfer device aboard their siege ship, so that they may escape its destruction. I'm going into stasis now, may the gods smile upon me. This has changed in Might and Magic 7 for Blood and Honor, that the Terrans weren't trailing after Korak, who was following Shelton, and then had to use the matter transfer device. They crashed upon the world of Inroth. Well, if you missed out on Might and Magic 1, 2, and 3, there you go. Covered.
Thank you for deactivating the stasis chamber. If you hadn't done it, I would have been trapped there forever. Much has happened since I crashed on Darkseid. It appears that my old nemesis Shelton escaped from his stasis chamber long before I, and has done much evil in this time. My instruments show that Zine has begun to drift out of its orbit, indicating that Shelton has full control of Zine. I have orders to stop Shelton's galactic rampage, but I am unable to fulfill them. If I were to leave the safety of this ship, Shelton would surely detect me with his newfound powers and slowly drain the strength from my body. I would never reach him. If you had some means of transporting me past his defenses, I would have a good chance of defeating him in battle. Without that, I cannot prevail against him.
Also, here's 5 million more experience.
I cannot leave the safety of this ship without some means of hiding from Shelton's defenses.
I didn't even try to interact with him. It just quickly shifted to that, I suppose, as I was clicking out of getting XP. Yeah, so, you know, more experience for more levels that I can totally afford. Whew. That's a whole lot of reading for yours truly. We need a way of getting Korak the hell off of this ship. We do not need phaser control. Let's explore the rest of this strange vessel. We have some cool lighting there. The strange alien device seems to be dormant. There is main power console activate? Sure. That seems fine. Strange energy device. Who will touch? I don't know. A key seems kind of suspicious to touch something like that. But, yeah, I'll play along. Nothing happens. Your statistics have all been raised to at least 50, but your age has also increased by 50. So this is a minimum increaser. Earlier on in the game, we found a fountain that would raise your attributes if they were like 10 or below. We couldn't make use of it at all. This one does that, but it's for 50. And these individuals had something that was being buffed by gear, or what have you, that could actually end up being raised. Necrolotu and Vic Badshot had no deficiencies in that regard. The plus 50 age for these four. I think this also does the same thing. Yeah. So we won't get any value out of this. And the phasers, I believe we can fire now, though no, they're disarmed anyway. Okay. Well, that'll take us out of here. There's 2 doors, both alike in dignity. We'll go out this one. There we go! Well, How long's the video now? You know what? We might as fucking well. Past. Return. More!
This is just the news I was hoping for. Another Guardian to fight Alamar. Or should I say, Shelton. Korak is safe as long as Shelton doesn't know he has been awakened. Now all Korak needs is a soul box to hide in. The only one I know of is in the city of Olympus. I will alert my servants that you are to be allowed access to the city and all other areas and devices they still control. You will be known to them as the Chosen Ones. Go now to Olympus and find the soul box. Once you have it, take it back to Korak. He will instruct you from there.
2 Guardians. 6 heroes. Some bullshit MacGuffin. Sure, we could maybe hide the Dragon Pharaoh in the soul box, but no. Korak, utterly sworn and devoted to bagging and tagging Shelton. So long as Shelton doesn't know that Korak is active, as long as Korak remains hiding on the ship, it's all cool. So long as the Dragon Pharaoh remains hiding in this pyramid, it's all cool. Also, there's the pass to Olympus. Well, it's a very heady session. A lot has transpired. Next time, we have more Forbidden Zone to explore before we head up to Olympus. There is Shelton's ship. There's more Gamma Gazers, all kinds of fun and adventure out there. Remains to be seen whether anything out there can oppose us. But something out there, or rather something in the clouds above, will give this group a run for its money. Before we get to the Dungeon of Death, anyway. But that is for the future. Be well, everyone. Live long and prosper, and boldly go where no individual has gone before.